Hey, everybody. Welcome back to All I Can Be. Jump in. With that said, let's go ahead and jump right on into it. This episode 4, is about fear of the unknown. Um, I think it may be a lot of people fear once they get out of the military or even stop working that job you've been working for a long time. Uh, just stop working a job, period. So there's a fear of, for probably a lot of us. So what are you going to do? You know, you served in the military for 20, 25, 30 years or longer or even shorter. And now you're trying to figure out what you're going to do. So all them jobs you're looking for before you got out, you still didn't get it. Uh, Maybe you're looking for a job after you get out, may not have gotten them, but then you're still good financially. But what are you going to do with your time? You know, my thing was to continue to serve my country, to work for an agency that helped support soldiers or military personnel, military agencies, or just the fact of think I was doing something, you know, to help support my country, or comes down to it, the state or whatever. But uh, I did work a little bit. I did work some before I got a job with the government. Then I got a job with contracting, and then another contracting company. So it kept me busy. But there are some that may not get that opportunity. So you kind of fear what are you going to do. Nobody wants to be bored around the house. If you got a spouse, they're gonna get tired of you. They're gonna get tired of you always around asking questions, harassing them, as they might say. So you got to find something that keeps you happy and busy. So um, not having something to belong to, like you were in the military, you belonged to the military. That was your thing, So you felt happy because you belong. But now you're out. Who do you belong to anymore? It's just whatever. It may be a lack of belonging to somebody or something. So you have to find something to, cover those fears with something, of not belonging and not having something to do. Uh, and you really got to ask yourself sometimes, do I really need to work? Do I just want to enjoy myself? And some of the things we'll talk about later on, like the traveling portion and other things like that, comes in handy in enjoying your life. That quality of life you're probably looking for, but you don't know you're looking for it until you start doing it, because you kind of stuck on these things of what you think you should be doing, like working or um, supporting agencies or the country or whatever. That might be something behind you now. So you look for the things that you need to do. Okay. Um, there were stories that used to be, and I think I mentioned this before in another episode, um, that people have a fear of when they stop doing anything or stop doing all the stuff they were doing with all that constant on the go stuff. There's fear that they might die, because the body slowed down, everything slowed down. It's just there. Well, so the fear exists. So for some people, probably still me. No, I'm just too busy. If I'm not busy, my wife keeps me busy doing something. Yeah, a lot of times we just stay on the road, going somewhere, doing something for somebody or something. So those kind of things that keeps me going, keeps me busy, and all that kind of stuff. But I have a thing that I think I'm gonna get back into. I haven't done it, started yet. I did it before with one of my daughters. We planted a little garden outside and grew some tomatoes and cucumbers. Um, it kind of died off. I mean, we harvest some from it, got some from it, but just we just didn't, keep it going. And I think the plants didn't really come back. Maybe I didn't give it enough care. I think that might be what it is. But I'm gonna continue doing this. I'm gonna do something that I enjoy doing, growing things. Like some of the stuff I talk about, like the uh, natural uh, things that helps your body out and stuff like ginger. I probably grow some ginger, grow some garlic, grow those kind of things. I Thought about growing a lemon tree. So I might, who knows? I don't know if it'll live up here in Virginia, but we'll see. But yeah, those things I want to do. I want to expand myself in a garden fashion and not too big, but like those little garden planter boxes or something that's big enough to hold several different types of plants. And maybe I might get me a lemon tree. So all I gotta do is plant all of them daggone seeds that I keep getting in my lemons. When I squeeze a lemon into my cup or whatever it is, tea or whatever, I always get these freaking seeds in there because I don't know. But anyway, so that's something I plan on doing. It's gonna keep me busy. I know it is because I'm tend to it, and at least until I can't do anything with them more when it gets cold or whatever. But then, of course, there's always something else I can do. Okay, but it's just keeping yourself busy, keeping yourself active, keep going, keep doing something. Um, so that garden thing is mine. It could be yours. Maybe you got something else you'd rather do or like to do, but you gotta do something. You gotta do something, keep yourself active. Even if it's just you want to spend a lot of time with the family, grandkids or whatever, or kids or whatever, do it. You know, uh, you gotta be mentally well as well as whole body well. And all that comes with doing something that you enjoy doing. And some things you won't know you like to do until you start doing it, right? Okay. But planning stuff has always kind of been in my blood, I think. And for those who didn't grow up with me and don't know me uh, that closely, you wouldn't know my middle name is George, and that's what they call me down there where I grew up at. Yeah, but they kind of put a little Mississippi twang twist on it. They call it George, so it's different. But my grandma used to have a garden. When we moved over to Muscadine Street, she had a garden on the corner, and she used to plant some stuff. So I guess that's how I really got started into it. So I started growing things too. Like I don't know how old I was, 5 or 6 years old or something, but I enjoyed sitting out there uh, planting seeds. I get these little seeds in packets or whatever, and I planted and I grew tomatoes. I guess I'm a big tomato person. I grew tomatoes. I think there was some okra or something. I just like growing stuff, you know. So, you know, for those who don't know it, George, I looked it up. I think that's what it means. It means hands of the earth. Um, Farmer. That's just, maybe I should have been a farmer. I don't know, but that's kind of where that name comes from, and that's how um, I grew up getting in a garden. And my grandmama started me doing it, and I just kind of love doing it. So now I'm gonna put more effort into doing something like that, because you never know the way the world is going. You might have to have your own food source. So think about that. All right, that's all the time I got for you today, and I hope you guys enjoyed this little tidbit of information. Uh, Take care of yourselves out there. Take care of yourself inside, outside, all of it. Just do what you need to do to take care of yourself. Okay, you only got one you, and once you're gone, there's no more you. Unless your mini means you started with them kids or something, but they're not exactly you. Unless somebody clone you and steam a clone still ain't you. Okay, so all right, take care of yourself. Be safe out there, and have a hoo day.